glad to have you with us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. One of the great things about the early part of the season, high-profile non-conference games, and that's what we have for you on EA Sports College Football. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Defense this week is that they take pride in stopping the run. And these linebackers told us in meetings, this guy has not seen...
Breaks into the open. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. A short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Makes the grab. It's McCoy. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Cardinals are facing 3rd and inches. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Makes a man miss. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Tosses it incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk for a minute about Louisville. You start the season, top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
The Cardinals will call on their punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Indiana!
The sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And he'll bring it back. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They punted on the opening possession of the game. Might still have a few plays left on that opening script. The short hands, it's Skinner. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. And the Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Caught on the outside. It's Brown.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Hand off, Isaac Brown. Makes it past the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. First down, right back to Brown. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the big fella. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, and made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes the freshman quarterback who has certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. And here he is, the freshman that somewhat surprisingly won the quarterback job, and now he'll try to lead this team back to the playoff. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Rose. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? The run inside. It's Richard. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Trying play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. 3rd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. Period, first down here. Running inside, it's Richard. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it on the option, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Rose. Got his man on the right. At the 40, there he goes. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So a drive there of 84 yards. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jennings. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Cardinals, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Foley.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. On third down, here's Brown. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. The punt is headed out of bounds, and they couldn't be happier about that, given the danger of that return got. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Quarterback may change this route. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on first down. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They ran it on first down, now on second. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Beebe. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Hoosiers look to keep this drive humming. Off-play action on first down. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first three offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Rushes on him. Fires to the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. Maybe a crease. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. He's now piled up 68 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off for Brown.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll give it to Isaac Brown. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Louisville calls its 2nd timeout. They'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. All by himself down the middle. The 40, the 30, the 20. Inside the touchdown, Hoosiers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game 1, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That is a defensive defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it out. It's Jennings. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. The sure hands, it's Richardson. The Cardinals will now use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Bringing the heat. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with the Texas State Bobcats taking on the number 7 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Bobcats looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football. Now back to your game in Bloomington. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him, so that was...
Here's a little room. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. And we've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man, it's Marsh. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks, it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Got it in the middle, it's Marsh.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Rides to the back. Tackle behind the line line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Brown running left. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's Brown again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Hughes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Got him downfield. Right down the gut of the field. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Louisville!
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Dropping back, it's Rose. Got a man, it's Richard. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Hoosiers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap him from the 32. This time he wants to throw. Hauls it in. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. First and 10 for the offense. Running inside, it's Richard. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The whistle blows to stop the clock as they check on an injured Cardinal on the play. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Might have a chance. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's second and 5. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Motion from the back. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. He's got it down the middle. It's a seam wide open. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Right, the option, he keeps it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Indiana! And the pummeling has started.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll bring it out. It's Jennings. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Line getting set on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's McCoy. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Cardinals have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Foley. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. Going to the run. It's Brown. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Turning it on! And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. He's racked up 92 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. The Hoosiers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now sliding to his left. Great awareness, picks up the first down and slides at the exact right moment.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And the Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll run it on first and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they